showcase what we can be next season, starting today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Bishop. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback signaling to his guys. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. Spins away from the defense. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Left side is West.
Man, you see those tight ends catching the football, you're coming up and trying to get on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurdle you and put that hand down. Nice job by the tight end breaking a tackle and getting some extra yards.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Taylor wants to throw. Complete on the left to Williams. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Bothwell. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. The long 58-yard attempt backfires, and now the offense is set up in plus territory around the 41. He's changing the play. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Runs through the tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. This time they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Staley. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Snags it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You see it so much in college football when they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Quarterback changing the play. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. They want to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Down he goes.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Gordon. Stopped right there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tennessee. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finds a crease. It's Bishop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Right side, it's Gordon. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Now on first down from the 43. Making the adjustment. Sells the run, looking to pass. Takes a shot at the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The fake wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Defense in press coverage. Taylor wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. The 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this is exactly what happens when you don't keep a fast quarterback in the pocket. Man, you got to keep him inside that tackle box. Don't let him dance. Don't rush upfield. A lot of times that's the responsibility of the defensive lineman, because now you see, now the linebackers, the secondary, everybody's chasing him, and he has the ability to go to the house, to make the big plays. That dude's got some jets.
Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll send the back in motion. Quick give. It's Taylor. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Staley. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Smith. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Third and 6 yards to go. Hits inside. It's Bishop. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Right side, it's Bishop. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Intercepted. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Play action on 1st down. Buying a little time to his left. The throw. Out wide left, it's Cotton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Taylor wants to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the run, it's Bishop. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
you know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there, you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Changing the routes with his receiver. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Taylor wants to throw it. Throws it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Maryland's offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And that one's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Bishop. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's complete, trying to get to the sticks. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the short tackle to turn it over on downs?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Taylor wants to throw. Somehow fits it into that traffic. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Tells the run, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
He'll pull it down. Showing off the arms. makes the tackle.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You've got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Cuts it upfield. It's Bishop. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Vols moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Making the adjustment on the play. Handoff again. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Morris. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The handoff. He's past the marker. Might have a chance. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw it. Short pass. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
The Bulldogs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Left side is Evans. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now give it to Fluff. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here is the Tennessee offense. always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Staley. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Turning it on. Past the 6. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 1st downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
I just love when running backs make those decisions, and then they get close to the sideline. Some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit, but I love when they do like this and stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
2nd and long here. Keeps it on the ground. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Motion from the wide receiver. Churns into the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Never considered the field goal from the 20. It's 4th and inches. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, if you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. Moves to his right. He's going to run it. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the 4th quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
Well, they've got the lead. And take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this...
They give it to him again. Here's some daylight. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Bishop. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards in his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Bishop. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide right, it's West. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Taylor wants to throw it. And they're not on the same page there.
Normally, I would say, 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Bust a pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Oh, he's got some space. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all shebang. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.